Every trader loves catching big moves, but the truth is most lose their money trying. They chase entries after the trend's already halfway done, or they jump in too early during a pullback, only to watch the market fake them out and hit their stop loss. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, it's not your fault. The problem isn't your strategy, it's timing. You're trading without knowing when a pullback is actually safe to enter. That's exactly where the Trend Pivot Oscillator comes in. It's one of the most powerful and underrated tools inside the SMRT Algo suite, built to help traders like you spot precise re-entry zones within an existing trend. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how it works, how to read it, and how to use it to catch smart, high-probability pullbacks, the kind that actually lead to profits, not fake-outs. Let's start with a harsh truth. Most traders understand the concept of a pullback, but they have no clue how to identify a good one. They'll see a trend, wait for a red candle, and assume that's the dip. But instead of bouncing, the market keeps falling, because what looked like a pullback was actually the start of a reversal. Or worse, they skip entries entirely, waiting for confirmation that never comes. That's because they're relying on price action alone, or outdated oscillators that lag, like RSI or MACD. The TPO fixes that by showing you exactly where the market is likely to pivot based on real momentum exhaustion. So what is the TPO exactly? It's a next-generation oscillator designed to identify when a trend is overextended, ready for a pullback, or about to resume. It works in three ways. First, it highlights overbought and oversold zones where the market is stretched too far. Second, plots pivot points, small colored dots that show potential reversal or re-entry zones. Third, it visualizes momentum direction so you can instantly see whether the trend is losing steam or gearing up for another leg. In simple terms, when the TPO flashes a green dot near the lower zone, the market is likely setting up for a bullish continuation. When it flashes a red dot near the upper zone, it's warning of bearish momentum or a potential reversal. That's all you need to start filtering your trades smartly. And finally, stop entering against momentum. Now, let's break down the strategy step by step. First of all, start by looking at market direction. You can use something like Pro V4's mapping structure or simply observe higher highs and higher lows for an uptrend. Then wait for a pullback, so you want the price to temporarily move against the main trend, a dip in an uptrend. But here's where TPO helps. Instead of guessing, you wait for a green dot to appear near the extreme zone. Once the dot appears, check if the line is starting to curl upwards. That's your confirmation the momentum is shifting. Now, enter the trade right after confirmation. Set your stop loss just beyond the most recent swing and your take profit at recent key highs. Here's what it looks like in action. Market is trending upward. Price pulls back slightly, and you see the TPO dip into the lower band with a green pivot dot. A few candles later, the oscillator curls up, confirming momentum is returning. That's your entry. Within a few candles, price resumes the uptrend and hits a 1 to 3 target with clean structure. No guessing, no second guessing, just data-based confirmation. Now let's flip it. The market is trending downward, lower highs and lower lows. Suddenly, a retracement pushes price up, and the TPO hits the upper band, flashing a red pivot dot. A few candles later, the line curves down again. That's your sell entry. Set your stop just above the recent high and aim for a 1 to 2 or 1 to 3 target. The trend continues down, and the pullback turns into a perfect continuation entry. The reason this strategy is so powerful is that it aligns perfectly with how institutional traders enter positions. They don't chase trends. They wait for pullbacks into discounted prices, then rejoin the move once momentum confirms. But to make this strategy even better, here's a bonus tip. Before you enter a trade, look for a fair value gap, because they act as magnets to the price. And when you are waiting for a pullback, there's a high chance the price will come to fill the fair value gap before continuing in its trend. So if you're tired of guessing when to enter, and you want to start trading smart pullbacks with confidence, try the Trend Pivot Oscillator by a SMRT Algo. Thousands of traders are already using it to build consistency, because when you can see the right moment to trade, you stop forcing bad ones. Click the link below to get access, and start using data-driven entries that actually make sense. And if you want to learn more strategies using SMRT Algo tools like the Pro V4 or Smart Money Toolkit, subscribe and check out our other videos. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.